Vixens, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Valerie. I'm so glad you guys came and spent some time with me today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, guys, a few things before we get going. Yeah, I flipped the camera today. I'm going to be behind the camera. We're going to try this. I might be doing more filming like this in the future. Let me know if this is something you like or whether you don't like. Yeah, I got some dings and dents in my kitchen table, but this is real life here, folks. All right, so another thing, I have a new microphone on today. So we'll see how this works. It's a Bluetooth, so I can wear it on me, and I don't have to be like wired and all that stuff. So we'll see. I've done a few testing on this, and it seemed to work pretty good. So today, guys, we are doing what I've been warming. Now, I'm going to tell you right now what I've been warming this last, I don't know, a couple weeks. I think it's been about a week. I don't know how long it's been. I'm really bad at yeah, here's my goodies. I'm really bad about specifying the dates. And that's another thing I want to try to work on. I normally try to do my what I've been warming from Saturday to Friday. And I'm not sure if this was a little over a week or if it was right at a week. I think it's right at a week. So anyway, I'm going to start trying to specify it a little bit more for you guys. And if it doesn't matter, let me know down in the comments below that it doesn't matter to you. You know, if you want me to be more specific or not. Another thing, this is going to be, I have mainly Scentsy, because I am going through my Scentsy clubs right now, and I am rewarming things that's in my Scentsy club to see whether they're going to stay in my club. And I'm also have things in there that it was like, oh my gosh, it's leaving tomorrow. I got to put it somewhere because I've not tried it yet. So my club's filled with that, and I do have some of those bars in hand that I did get to order then, or got somehow, and I'm working on warming through those to see what's staying in my clubs and what's not. I have till next Saturday, which is February 15th? No, February 16th. I have till February 16th, actually the 15th I have to have it changed by. So the 15th, February 15th, to have my clubs cleaned. I have 2 clubs that are coming up this month that I have to have cleaned out. One is my quarterly and one is my bi-monthly. So the next round, when they come back in the end of February, when I get those shipments, make sure you watch those videos because they are probably going to be filled with a lot of different things. I'm considering even getting rid of some things that I've had in there for a while, because I'm getting a stockpile on some things. Like Love and Happiness. I got like 6 to 9 bars. And, you know, Plum and White Woods, I got quite a bit of that. My Wish, I've got quite a bit of that, because I put those specific bars in my bi-monthly club. Now, I don't know, I've been thinking about combining my bi-monthly in with my quarterly, because I don't need some of those bars quite so frequently anymore. And I don't really want to let go of them at this point. But this month, I'm going to probably let the clubs ride on their own, and then I'm going to see where I'm at with it after that. If I can get them down low enough, because, man, I'll tell you, I have just been throwing stuff, and I skipped my last quarterly, and I have just been throwing stuff in that right and left, and it just, you know, holding on to these bars. But I got to make room, guys, because the fall and winter bars are going away at the end of February, and I need room in my clubs to store those bars, because there's a lot of those bars that I do not want to jeopardize on losing. All right, so I'm going to shut up. And we're going to get into this, guys. So here we go. This was a Bring Back My Bar. Just recent Bring Back My Bar. And this is Vanilla Walnut. And bear with me because I'm not quite used to filming like this. All right, so Vanilla Walnut. Set notes are, guys, toasted, hang on. Roasted walnut, sweet vanilla bean, and bring back my bar for January. And this is the color of the wax. It is a cream colored, off cream colored wax there. This one is fantastic. On cold, I absolutely loved it and fell in love with it. You get that nice roasted walnut coming through, and that vanilla comes through, and it's creamy, and I really enjoy this. Now, this is not a banger, guys, by any means. It is, I warmed 2 cubes. As you can see, I warmed 2 cubes in my bedroom. And it was nice. It was really, really nice. It was comforting. I felt like it was kind of bakery. And I think a lot of people said that they felt it was more body care, but I don't know. I kind of got, it reminded me of bakery notes. Like something that's in almond croissant with this, maybe. It's kind of what I was getting, but that's just me. And I'm going to remind everybody that scent is subjective to each and every person. What I may smell, you may not smell. What I like, you may not like, and vice versa. So these are my thoughts, my opinions from the position of my nose, what I'm smelling, and in my home, how things warm in my home. And that's another thing. Things warm differently in everybody's home. Every homes are different, and even the weather really, it affects warming. So this one I really loved, and I enjoyed it. And it's like I said, I threw everything in my clubs. So this is staying in my clubs. Vanilla walnut. All right, next one is toasted caramel sugar. Another bring back my bar from January. And it is another like cream colored wax. I used 3 cubes in my open concept. And I have a small open concept. It's not super big. And the scent notes on this is warm milk, caramelized sugar and toffee, sweet vanilla, musk. And this, bring back my bar. I do not pick up the musk on this, guys, at all. This is, oh my gosh. I fell in love with this one. This is so good. It is like you walked into somebody's home and they are making like homemade caramels. There's like a little bit of a sweet butteriness, but not like overwhelming. And it is like a caramelized sugar that it's oh my gosh, it's fantastic. This is definitely fantastic. Like I said, I did not pick up any of the musk. All right. So this one, though, it did not last very long. I'm going to say 6 to 8 hours in my warmers, and it was done. But I don't know how long this bar, I don't know when this was poured. So I am going to keep this in my clubs, plural probably, for a while. And I want to stockpile some of these, and I want to see how well that they cure. And I think they're going to cure pretty good. Actually, normally like a caramel and vanilla and sugary, those normally cure pretty well. So, yeah, toasted caramel sugar is one of my new loves. It's fantastic, guys. Not all of these are bring back my bars, but some of them are. Here's another one, bananas. Now, this one I really thought I was going to hate because of the coconut note in there. I'm not a coconut fan. It's a pretty light yellowish colored wax. I did 2 cubes out here in my open concept because I heard it was very, very strong. Scent notes on this is tropical banana, coconut milk, and island vanilla. And this, once again, was bring back my bar for January. And when I smelt it on cold, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm not going to like it because of that coconut milk. But I'm finding that I don't mind coconut milk. I just don't like super strong coconut scents. And I think the milk I like because it makes it more creamy. And I'm not sure what island vanilla is, but maybe those two in combinations makes it more creamy. But I do have some other bars that have some coconut milk in it, and I tend to really like those too. So I guess as long as the coconut is not the predominant scent or note in the bars, then I tend to really like them. Banana. Now, I am just starting to get into some banana scents in wax. I got one that I warmed in around Robin that I really, really enjoyed. So when I seen this, I thought, I'm going to try it. I'm going to step out of my comfort zone and I'm going to try it. So this was kind of like my wild card. And on warm, I really, really enjoyed it. I got the banana, but it wasn't an overwhelming banana. I got the coconut milk. I got the island vanilla. It was very nice and creamy. And it was definitely like a Runts banana. And I'm all for that. I love it. I love super sweet scents. This performed well in my house. It was a couple, I'm not going to say a couple days because I keep my warmers on probably like when I put a new scent in, I normally keep them on for 10 hours or so. Then I shut them off and then I come back and then I'll probably warm them another 8 to 10 hours. So this one, I think the second day, I might have gotten a full day out of this. So bananas, yeah. And there's my sticker for when I got it in. So I didn't get the whole consultant kit on the Bring Back My Bars. I just kind of picked and choose what I wanted. So sometimes I get the consultant kit and sometimes I do not. This time I did not because there were some scents I didn't think I would really enjoy. All right, so bananas, that was good. It's in my club. All right, and yeah, haven't had time to do my nails either, guys, and so don't look at them. just don't look at them. I'm sure it's not even a thing for you. Okay. All right, the next one is cinnamon. This one, guys, I have been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I like this, but I'm not in love with this. So it is kind of a salmon. I'm going to say salmon colored, like a dusty salmon colored wax. I did 3 cubes in my, I did 1 cube in my bedroom one day. And I did 2 cubes in my bedroom another day. That's what I did. So I've warmed this twice. The reason I did the 1 cube, because I had something else going in there. And I thought, oh, well, I heard it was really strong. So I threw just 1 cube in there. And then I just kind of felt like I didn't give it a fair shake because I wasn't that impressed with it. So I went ahead and did 2 cubes in another warming time. So that's what I did. So the scent notes are warm, earthy cinnamon, and spices melded with cool bursts of peppermint. And once again, this is Bring Back My Bar for January. I like this one. I do, but I don't. It's a good scent. You get cinnamon and you get mint together, which is actually kind of nice. I really kind of like that. But I don't think it's like earth-shattering scent. I don't think it's like a unique scent. At this point, I've taken this out of 2 of my clubs, but I have it in my 3rd club. I think I might get another bar or 2 of it, but I'm not quite sure. But it's not going to stay in my club. I'll tell you that much right now. Because I feel like I can throw some cinnamon and I can throw some mint together and probably come close to this. There's another bar that's going to be coming up, I think, that is similar to this one that I think I like a little bit better. This performance, it was a banger at first out of the gate, but then I only got a few hours out of this, like maybe 6 or 8 hours, and then it was gone. And either I went nose blind to it, or it just, poof, it was gone. So I didn't think the performance was all that great on this, other than the first several hours, it was pretty strong. It did waft from my bedroom out here into my living room, which I could smell, and it was wonderful. But yeah, after that, it just was not a long laster in my book. So I'm still going back and forth with this one, cinnamon. So give me your thoughts if you tried that one. All right, another Bring Back My Bar. Maybe that's all I warmed with Scentsy. I'm sorry, guys, but maybe it was. This was Simply Patchouli. And I am a patchouli lover. I'm going to tell you that straight up. I like dirty patchouli. I like clean patchouli. I like patchouli mixed in blends. I like it on its own. I love patchouli. So I am a big fan of patchouli. This is a pretty, I'm going to say like a sagey green colored wax. Maybe a little bit more towards a hunter green. I used 2 cubes out here in my open concept, and I only used 2 cubes because everybody said this was a really, really strong bar. So I'll discuss that here in a minute. And this is basically the scent notes that says Simply Patchouli. This is a Bring Back My Bar in January. And yeah, it's basically a really earthy patchouli. I love this scent. I actually tend to get kind of like a pine sol note from it that comes out for me. And maybe a little bit, I get almost a little bit of like a menthol note with that as well. And I really, really enjoy the scent. I like the scent, but I didn't think this was that strong. Like I said, I used 2 cubes in my open concept, and I probably would have used, if I warm this again, I'll definitely use 3 for sure. So I'll probably have a couple more warms out here with this. Now, with all that being said, is this very practical for me to warm in my house all the time? Probably not. I'm probably not going to grab for this all the time. So I wouldn't mind having a few more bars of this. And even though I did like it, I just really felt like the performance wasn't there for a patchouli. Usually patchouli knocks you on your butt, and this did not do that for me. Once again, 6-8 hours, and I was having a hard time finding it in my house. So once again, I went nose blind to it, but then I shut my warmers off, and then next, I went to work, and then I came in and turned them back on, and I could kind of smell it, but it was just very faint. So this one, I didn't feel like the performance was great. I have another one coming up that I actually liked a little bit better. That is not Scentsy. So, because I kind of warmed that one to compare it and see which one I liked better. But I wouldn't mind having a few more bars of this. And I think I've got it still in one club, same as this one. These two I went round and round about. So these two I think I have in a monthly club, and I'm going to keep it there, I think, and get a couple more bars and then be done with them. Because like I said, I'm not going to pull for these all the time. So that's Simply Patchouli. I did not hate it. I actually liked the scent, but the performance was just not there for me. Okay, this was a Bring Back My Bar, but not this round. I got this actually in a flash sale. I'll give you guys a little break here. I got this in a flash sale, and I didn't know, when I got this, I didn't know anything about the scents or anything. And this one was Peppermint Dreams. And I got a couple bars of this, and so I decided, I want to warm some. I had never warmed it. And it's got white wax. Okay, I warmed 3 cubes out here in my open concept. Scent notes is chocolate cupcake and fresh mint. And I said, yeah, I purchased this in July 2022. This was nice. Oh my gosh. Everybody I heard say this is like an Andes mint. And they're right. This is like an Andes mint. If I ever see this again, I will definitely be grabbing some of these. Whether it's in clearance, if it's in Bring Back My Bar, I would be voting for it because this is really nice. I really enjoyed this one. I normally don't like a lot of chocolate and wax, but this one is really not super chocolatey. I mean, it's very, very light on that, and it's just more of the peppermint, and it smells like a Andes mint. It really does, almost buttermintish. So this was I really enjoyed this, and it lasted quite a bit for me. I mean, it wasn't like days and days and days, but it was a good solid, 10 hours for me, if not more. So that was Peppermint Dreams. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, another Bring Back My Bar from January, Caramel Sugar Cone. And the scent notes on this are gooey caramel, vanilla, sugar cone, touch of malt. And it has, kind of a medium caramel color. I did 2 cubes in my bedroom. And I do bakery in my bedroom. I love it. This was good. I wasn't sure whether I'd like this or not, smelling it on cold. But this was really, really good. You smelled that gooey caramel, but it wasn't like a heavy caramel. It was a little bit lighter and fluffier to me, probably because it was blended in with that vanilla. Then the sugar cone was in there, so it was very sugary and sweet. And then you had a touch of malt in there, which think it helped deepen it just a tad bit. But this is wonderful. It's almost juicy smelling to me. Like maybe there's a fruit in there, but there's no fruit in the notes. So I don't know where that would be. I heard some people say they smell strawberry in this. I don't smell strawberry per se. I just smell something that's juicy and maybe has slight hint of fruit with it. But not I can't pinpoint what type of scent note that is. So caramel sugar cone. This is staying in my club as well. I loved it. It was not a long laster, but I'm hoping that this will cure a little bit better because it's once again has caramel and vanilla in it, and those actually cure really well. And sometimes it takes a little bit longer for them to cure. So that's staying in club. All right, the next one I warmed was Star Apple and Freesia. And this was not Bring Back My Bar. This was in the catalog. I think, was this in the catalog? No. Maybe it was in last spring and summer catalog, I think. Star Apple, Tropical Mango, and Pink Freesia. And I did 3 cubes out here in my open concept. That's a very pretty color. It's kind of like a deep coral, pinky color wax. I like this. I'm not really much for tropical scents, and mango, normally, mango really is way too sharp of a note for my nose. Whenever I smell a scent that's got mango in it, most of the time, it is very, I don't want to say astringent. It is very sharp to my nose, and I almost just have to like back away from it because it's just too much. This one, it's pretty decent. So Star Apple, Tropical Mango, and Pink Freesia. I wanted to try it. I enjoyed this one. I thought it was good. I think it was a long laster. It lasted, a couple days in my warmers. But I'll tell you what, guys, it was just so waxy smelling. I got the Star Apple. I got the Freesia. It smelled wonderful. But there was a waxiness that just came out in this for me. And I just can't do that. So when it gets plasticky or waxy smelling to me, yeah. So this I took out of my club. I got just this much left to warm. So I'm going to be doing, I don't know. What I've been doing too, I have been going through some of my partial bars, and I gave some to some coworkers because there's scents that I really don't like and I don't want to warm. So instead of warming things I don't like, I think I'm going to start gifting partial bars to some of my coworkers. And they were thrilled. They actually, oh yeah, cool, that's cool. And another thing what it does for them, it gives them a chance to try some of these Scentsy scents that they may not be able to try, or Scentsy wax that they have decided, maybe they'll get them to want to purchase Scentsy. So... And just because I don't like them doesn't mean they may not like them, because everybody smells different, okay? So Star Apple and Freesia, not a winner for me. It may be going bye-bye. The bars I did give away, guys. I gave away Dark and Devious, a partial bar. And I gave away, I'm letting you know this is what came out of my collection. The Peony Petals from this last... Bring Back My Bar. It was too floral. It was too heady for me. I don't like that type of scent. So those 2 bars I gave away. And I also gave away a Sensationals, I think it's Sweet Berry Cupcake. I think that one. That one has a deepness in that berry, that cupcake note that I didn't like. And then there was one other one I gave away too. I can't remember what that one was. So I gave 4 bars away this week. All right, this one I never tried, but when it came back and it was actually in the catalog, I actually found some in a flash sale, and I grabbed, I think I might have grabbed one or two out of that, and then I seen it was came into the catalog again, so I went ahead and I ordered another bar from it. So, yeah. Sorry guys, I'm looking out my window because I thought I saw something run across my yard, but I'm not sure. I had a neighbor. Took Violet out for her morning potty session, and another neighbor stopped and asked me if I'd seen a dog running loose, and that he was going to try to find this dog and get it back home. And now I'm kind of getting flashes of, no, okay, there's not a dog over here. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so anyway, so this was when it was out the first time in the collection. It was called Chase Rainbows, and there was a bunch of different ones. This was red, and now when it came back into the catalog, they just called it Rainbow Red, I think it was, and the packaging was different. So it's got a red wax. I used 2 cubes in my, where did I use this at? This was in my bedroom. I used 2 cubes in my bedroom. And this has got scent notes of watermelon, cherry, and strawberry. I enjoyed this one. On cold, I didn't think I would because there's got almost like a funky scent to it, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was like juicy, and I could smell the watermelon and then the berry, and yeah, it was really, really nice. And the cherry in there a little bit. It was good. I really did like it. So it is still in my club. I'm still kind of debating whether to take it out or not. Only because I have this bar and I have another bar, I think. I like it, but sometimes these type of scents, there's so many of them coming in that'll be coming into play this spring and summer. So I tend to have, I don't know whether it's an issue or what, I tend not to really put a lot of watermelon berry scents in my clubs because there's always a good strawberry, there's always a good watermelon somewhere down the road. And so I don't feel like I'm going to like lose out, miss out. But it's still in my club at this point. I may get a couple more bars. It's a good bar. Okay, this was, we're going back to bring back my bar for January. Frosted Ginger Cookie. I think this was the first one I warmed of this in the bring back my bar. And then it's got the caramely colored wax. I did 3 cubes out here in my open concept. Scent notes are chewy brown, sugar cookie, ginger, vanilla. This is so good. I really debated whether to get this bar or not. I almost did not get it, but I kept hearing everybody say it was so wonderful. It was really, really good. And I got it, and I'm so glad I did, because I get a lot of lemon, guys. Okay, I'm going to just say that straight up. I know some people get a lot of lemon, some people don't. I'm getting a lot of lemon, and I don't know whether if ginger has a lemony scent or not. I'm not certain. I know it has a little bit of a spiciness to it. And so if that's the ginger in it, then I'm getting it. But then this is done very, very nicely with the chewy brownness and the sugar cookie notes in there and the vanilla. It's very, I'm going to say it's very toned down, but it tones down that ginger spiciness. This is not gingerbread by any means, but and then that lemon gives it like a fresh scent. I don't get like a cleaner lemon, but there's just a hint of lemon in there that I'm getting. And I love this. When I warm this, I feel like this, to me, smells like lemon sugar cookies. And it's wonderful. So this one is definitely staying in club. I absolutely found this to be wonderful. So Frosted Ginger Cookie. Big surprise for me. Okay, here's another one that is not Bring Back My Bar. I got a couple, I thought I got a couple bars of this, but I've only found one. So I think I got one bar of this before it got got taken out of the catalog, or I don't know whether this is in the catalog. I don't think it was. I think this was a LTO, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. Let me know down below. Tahitian Twilight, was this the LTO or was this in the catalog last spring and summer? I'm not sure. So Tahitian Twilight, I've got one bar of it. It is a pretty grapey color. I did 2 cubes in my bedroom. Yeah, I did it in my bedroom. I'm just trying to think. This is Coastal Waters, Passion Flower, Pineapple, White Woods. This was in the fresh category. Oh, I got it right here. July of 2023 scent of the month. Okay, that's what it was. Sometimes I get the notes in there, sometimes I don't. This was good. I really did enjoy this. I don't like a lot of summer bars, but I'm finding that I have got some really good favorites now. I really have. So this is really nice. When I warmed this, it was fresh. It like freshened up my bedroom. There was a sweetness, which I think comes with the pineapple, and I don't really like pineapple. So pineapple's got to be blended very well into a blend for me to enjoy it. But there was that sweet pineapple in there that I really enjoyed. There was Coastal Waters. There's a little bit of floral in there, and that White Woods. I think that's what I really like. I love White Woods. So that was really nice. So Tahitian Twilight. I was debating between this and Star Apple of Frisia, and this one went out. So this is still in my club. I'm keeping it. I want more bars of it for this summer. Okay, this is another one that was not Bring Back My Bar, and I've been trying. I wanted to warm this or try this for a while. Marvel 9 Realms. I think I had this in my club, and it's a red wax. It had 2 cubes. I did it in my bedroom because I heard this was not a great performer, that it was pretty light. And since then, I've heard some people say it's a great performer and it's pretty strong. I did not find that. Okay, this has got lime zest, blue tea, lavender lightning. On cold, it smells very unique, and I really enjoyed that scent. I do get that lavender lightning, just a hint of it. I get like a liminess, but it's not like too much lime. And I guess that the rest of it is blue tea, and it's all blended very well. This was a pretty scent. It just was so darn light. I had a really hard time smelling this. And it did not last very long. It was just very, very light, almost non-existent. So when I warm it again, it'll definitely have to warm it in my bedroom. I'll have to probably double the wax in there. Normally 2 cubes does fine in that room for me, but sometimes it runs me out of there at 2 cubes. So I may have to double the wax in order to finish this bar up, maybe. But I took it out of my club because I don't want to pay, I'm sorry, I'm cheap. I don't want to pay $6 for a bar that I can barely smell, and that's not going to perform. And I'm going to be getting stricter on my clubs and on my purchases about whether or not I'm going to spend that kind of money. This one is going to go up to $7. I don't think it's available anymore, but if it was to come back, you know, all the licensed bars are going to $7 a bar. So I'm getting very strict with what I put in my club and what I keep in my club and what I'm paying for. And if it's not a good performer, I'm going to give it some chances. Like this one, it's going to get some chances, you know. But this one, I did not think. I sat on it for quite a while. I think, yeah. Oh, well, maybe not. January 24th, I got it dated. Okay, maybe I didn't sit on it for a while. I thought I had it for a while. But anyway, maybe I should have given it a more chance. But it was nice. It was just too light for me. So, yeah, it depends on whether I really love the scent. This I love. And this one I liked. So if I like it, I'm going to just get it out of there. You know, if I love it, I'm going to keep it. All right. And that's everybody's prerogative. Hang on, guys. I got to get a drink here. I'm trying to hurry. We're getting down to the bottom here. Another Bring Back My Bar. Everything Nice. I've heard good about this bar. I've had bad about this bar. I've got this going right now. I put it in last night, my warmers, and it's like a medium caramel color. And it is deep caramel, butter. Is it deep? Yeah, deep caramel, butter, roasted pumpkins, and glazed pecans. I did 3 cubes out here in my open concept. Oh my gosh. I really get the glazed pecans. I get a little bit of that roasted pumpkin. That butteriness, to me, I don't get the butter standing out, but I get it blended with that deep caramel, and I love it. This is fabulous. I really, really enjoyed this one a lot. And I had it going most of last night out here, and I woke up this morning, came out here, and it was still going. It was still going, and I'm not smelling it now, but I've been out here for a while, so I may have to change it. But Everything Nice, I was very impressed with. Loved it. I know some people don't like that roasted pumpkin note in there. I loved it. I didn't really feel like I got that too much in there. I feel like Disney Frightfully Delightful, I get that type of pumpkin note in there a little bit more. But I think that one's more of just a fresh pumpkin. And this one is more of it is more roasted. But sometimes on those type of notes, I get like a really, like an overcooked potato scent to my nose. And I did not get that with this. So I really, really enjoy this. I'm trying to get, I don't know what my lighting's doing here, but bear with me, guys. Bear with me. So Everything Nice, it's staying in my club. Absolutely loved it. And I really enjoyed it. So I think it is probably similar to Forever Fall. That's also in my club. I'm not getting rid of any of those. I love those fall scents, and they finally came out with some really, really good ones that I really enjoyed. So I'm keeping those for the moment. Next one, bring back my bar. Amaretto. And this is a creamy colored wax. I did 2 cubes in my bedroom. This is almond, honey, and spice. And on cold sniffs, I got like a nice, like a almondy scent, which was cherry leaning for me. And there's a sweetness in there. And I didn't really get a spice, okay? I didn't really get much of a spice. And I thought I was really, really going to love this one. And it was okay. It was just okay for me. I warmed it. I got some of that cherry leaning almond that came through for a little while. And then once that was gone, I got like a real powdery scent. Like maybe like a powdery honey scent. I didn't get much nuttiness from it. And it was very, very light for me. It was nice. It wasn't like horrible, and it didn't like, make me, make my nose twitch or anything. It was a very nice scent, but, it was not for me. It's just not. And I really normally like a lot of powdery scents. But this one, I don't know. There was just like, it wasn't sweet enough for me. I don't feel like it needed more honey in there, or it needed a boost of sugar or something. For me, I wanted a little bit more sweetness from it. And that's not what I was getting from it. So Amaretto, yeah, I figured I could probably get this from a lot of vendors. And a lot of vendors use Amaretto in their blends. So I don't feel like I have to have this in my club. So it got taken out. So Amaretto. I think that was the first one I took out, actually. Okay, this one was not Bring Back My Bar. I think this was Scents of the Season collection for 2023. Caramel Praline Cake. Of course, I love bakery, so I had to try this one. And it is a caramel colored wax. I did 2 cubes in my bedroom. And this has got sweet praline, buttery vanilla, caramel drizzle. Yeah, Scent of the Season for 2023. On cold, when I first smelled this on cold, I thought, oh, I'm going to absolutely love this one. And I was absolutely right. This one on warm was heaven. I had everything nice going out here in my living room last night. I had this caramel praline cake going in my bedroom. So when I walked into my bedroom, it was a lot sweeter. I could really smell that there was a lot more sweetness to it, a lot more caramel, a little bit more, maybe not more praline, but more caramel and sweetness to it. And then out here with everything nice, it was more nutty and pumpkiny, and they were really nice combos to each other. So going from one room to another room, and I've been kind of doing that a little bit more, trying to match up the scents a little bit, but letting them be different so that I don't go nose blind. But caramel praline cake, loved it, loved it, loved it. It's still going in my bedroom, so I'm not sure on longevity. But I definitely am going to get more of that. And you can't get it anymore. They, wheeled it in. Okay, this one was from the Scentspirations. And this is the only one I've tried from them. But I have two of the other ones in my club. And I want to keep them in my club because I would really like to try those too. This is Christmas Cottage Mint. And they have a Christmas Cottage Cider and a Christmas Cottage Wreath. Those two I want to try yet. And I also have Christmas Cottage in a brick. So, but I haven't warmed that one yet. But Scentspirations Christmas Cottage Mint. And this has got like a sagey green colored wax. 3 cubes out here in my open concept. And this is Harvest Spice, Winter Mint, and Morning Air. And this is, I think this has got some cinnamon in it too. Where's that one? Cinnamon. These two are very similar, but they're not the same. This one I feel like has more cinnamon in it and mint, a little bit more cinnamon. This one I feel like it has a lot more mint and a little bit of cinnamon. So I kind of feel like these are a little bit opposite, but I do like both of them. But this one I think I like the best. I felt like this one performed better for me as far as longevity. And it threw pretty good too. So this is absolutely staying in my club. So Christmas Cottage Mint. Guys, my clubs are a disaster, like I said. And I thought, I'll go through these and I can kick some of them out. And I've kicked very few of them out. I had Twilight in there. I kicked that out because I heard that was kind of heady floral. And I hadn't tried it, so I said, I'm getting rid of it. I think I kicked Lona Sarah out because I heard it was very light. And I hadn't tried that one yet. I think Red Cedar and Sage, I kicked them out. But I still think I have those in my monthly club. So I may just let that, and that's not going to be due till next month in March. So I may let that process with those bars in it and try them out. But I'll see. Okay, next one from Bring Back My Bar is Lavender Vanilla. And it's a white wax. I did 2 cubes in my bedroom. This has got hillside lavender, vanilla beans, orange zest, patchouli. And guys, I love lavender. I am a lavender, just like I loved patchouli. I love lavender. I love herbal lavender. I love sweet lavender. I love French lavender. I love English lavender. I love lavender. Love it, love it, love it. And this one, I heard a lot of people say they didn't care for it because it reminded them of baby wipes. I heard that, and I heard some people say they felt like it smelled like a cleaner or freshener and urinals, but I don't get that. Thank goodness I didn't get that. I love this one. I got a really beautiful lavender with vanilla, and it's powdery. It is like a freshness to it, but I'll tell you what, guys, this is a banger. This, I think, was one of the strongest bars I have warmed from Bring Back My Bar so far. I actually turned my warmers off out here in my open concept because this was coming from my bedroom. And like I did, 2 cubes. And it was coming from my bedroom, and it was like really filling up my open concept out here. So I just shut my warmers off out here and just let it go. And then when I went to bed, I actually had to turn my warmers off because it was just too much. So next time I warm it in my bedroom, I'm only going to warm one. cube because it was just way too strong for me. But I love this one, and I'm keeping it. So lavender vanilla. I don't get baby wipes. I don't get urinal cleaner or anything like that. I get a beautiful, beautiful scent. And I'm sorry about your luck if you do get those things because you're missing out. It's really pretty. And that's it for my Scentsy, what I've been warming, guys. I do have a couple retail and I have one vendor. So if you came for Scentsy and that's all you came for and you don't want to watch the other, I appreciate you coming and thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye. And for those of you who are staying, let's get into it. I don't have, it's not going to take very long. Okay, so this is Sensational's Cupcake. And I did a couple cubes in my, did I do one or two cubes? What did I mix? I mixed this with something. What did I mix this with? Oh, that Peony Petals, guys, from Scentsy. I always heard, you know, put a bakery in if you don't like the floral. So I threw, yeah, I did two cubes. I threw that in there. And it wasn't much better. It really wasn't. So anyway, it did tone it down and it helped it. But I did use 2 cubes of the Sensationals Cupcake with that. I do like this scent. I don't have the scent notes because it's just fun, playful, and calorie-free. And it does smell like, it's bakery, and it does smell like a cupcake. And I believe this one you cannot get anymore. It's discontinued. But I have a little stash of that. So, Sensationals Cupcake. Alright, this one is Mainstays. And it is the patchouli. I'm going to kind of see it's patchouli. So, I got this on clearance. They still have this in store. But I had been meaning to try it and just hadn't tried it. I got this back in August of 2022. And so I wanted to compare this, though, with the patchouli, Simply Patchouli with Scentsy. So I went ahead and did 2 cubes out here in my open concept. And, of course, Mainstays got smaller cubes. But I'll tell you what, I got pretty much the same performance as what I got from Simply Patchouli from Scentsy. This patchouli is really, really pretty. It's not quite as earthy. It has a little bit of a perfumey note in there. But then that earthiness does come out later in the warm. And I warmed this about, I think I had it in my warmers probably a good 24 hours. And I took it out. I could still smell it when I took it out. But there was some other things I wanted to get warm. And I was kind of over patchouli because I had already done the Simply Patchouli and then I did this one. But out of the two, this one's my favorite. So these are $1.10 at Walmart, of course. So I'm going to be stocking up and grabbing some more of those. So anytime that I find a scent that is retail or vendor that's cheaper, more economical than what maybe Scentsy is, or whatever, I go and it's a good performer and it's comparable. I go for the savings because we live in a world today that we've got to save money, guys. And I can't be spending all the time for wax. And it's easy to do. It's easy to get caught up on. But I'm a single income, so I have all the financial responsibilities on me for my home, for my yard, for my car, for everything. So, and for Violet, so everything. So I have to be very wise with my money, and I have to be very strict with my money. So I want to get, yeah, the most I can get for my money. All right. And that's why sometimes I may come across cheap, but that's just the way it is. All right, so the last wax melt, guys, is from the vendor Teddy Bees, and I participated in her pre-order back in, I think it was September. Back in September. I got it, the date I got it was November 23rd, which I wrote right there on it. And this is Catacomb of the Witch I got a souffle. All I got was souffles in that order because I had never ordered from Teddy Bees before. And I heard good, I heard not so good, I heard it performs, it didn't perform, so I wasn't sure what to think or make of it. So I decided to go ahead and place the order, but I did all souffles. So this is Catacomb of the Witch, and this has got scent notes of dark plums, rich vanilla, black amber, bonfire bliss, and vanilla woods. And this was poured on September 29th of 23. And so I let this set until I got it in November. It was poured in September 29th of 2023. I let this set and I just warmed it about a week or so ago. And I didn't use a whole lot. You can see what I used. And I used that out here in my open concept. I just used that piece and I kind of chopped it up and put it in my warmers to where they just covered the bottom of the plate. And oh my gosh, guys, this is good. I know now what the hype is with Teddy Bees because this was really, really good. And you can see I put an R on there for repurchase because I want more of this Catacomb of the Witch. I think I would get probably next time if I see it offered, I will definitely be getting a, definitely a tub, but I probably will get a loaf. This is beautiful. I don't even know how to describe it. And everything was blended so beautifully together that I could not tell where dark plum ended and the rich vanilla picked up. Everything just worked well together. It was really, really pretty. Now, I'll tell you, I did get kind of summer holiday vibes. Not exact, but summer holiday vibes from Scentsy. I got that vibe with this. And also the not Bring Back My Barn, but my Bath and Body Works Cactus Blossom vibe with this. I don't think they're exact. There is a difference, but I kind of got that vibe from it. I kind of kept getting a whiff of that kind of base scent with it. But I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So Catacomb of the Witch is beautiful. If you ever see it, definitely pick it up. So that is Teddy Bees. And she did just have a pre-order, I think it was last weekend. February 2nd, I think, maybe. And I did place another order with her because now I feel like this vendor, you have to let the wax set and cure for a while. This sat for, I think I had it sitting for 4 months before I used it. So end of September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, it was about 4 months approximately, and it was beautiful. It wasn't overly strong. I'm going to tell you that right now. It was not overly strong at this point, but it was to where I could smell it, and I did enjoy it, and it went for a couple days in my warmers. So, yeah, Catacomb of the Witch, beautiful. So, guys, that is what I've been warming, and I'm at 53 minutes. Oh, my gosh, I tried to hurry. But, yeah, I've been warming as much as I possibly can. And my this was getting full, so I wanted to go ahead and get this video done for you. So, I hope you enjoyed it. And, yeah, so keep an eye on what I've been warming, because a lot of the new stuff that I'm getting in, I did just order the 10 new spring and summer 2024 scents. So hopefully I'll be getting those in a few days, hopefully by next week. And so I'll start on those and warming on those. Watch out for the video. I'm going to do cold sniffs. I'm going to try to do a first sniffs with that one because I've not smelled any of those. And so I'll try to do first sniffs with you guys when those come in. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you think down in the comments. Have you warmed any of these scents? And if you did, give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts on Scentsy's Bring Back My Bar this last year. I know I'm kind of late to the game with that, but once again, I have said in the past that I'm kind of not wanting to get everything so early because I feel like everything's light when you get it, and it's not a true, I can't give you a true review on it because of that fact. I think they need to cure these and get them poured and get them cured before they send them out. So I think Scentsy needs to step up their game a little bit with that. So anyway, and whereas vendor, you know you're going to have to cure it. So that's just fact. But when they bring them out just for limited time offers and you're not sure whether you like it or not and you want more, whereas vendors, you can always request, scents again, and they're very good about bringing them back. Where Scentsy's not so much. So anyway, I'm going to get off here. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time. All right, bye-bye.